everybody, thanks for joining. Today we're going to do a Pilates mat workout and we are going to use our small Pilates ball and our magic circle. So if you've got those, grab those now. We're going to start with our magic circle. We're actually going to put the magic circle on the outsides of our feet. So they're on outsides of either foot, okay? So to start, if you've been in any of my classes before, you've probably done a half roll back. We're going to take that up another notch. So magic circles on the outside of our feet, and we're going to push out. We're not just pushing out from our ankles or from our knees. We want to push out from our hips. So you might need to move your bum out of the way so you can sit up tall, and you're going to push out on that circle. Holding that push out, you're going to lift your arms up. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, tuck the pelvis under and roll back. And breathe, pulling your waistband back and pushing out on those outer thighs. Sit up tall. Inhale, exhale, roll back, breathe, engage those outer hips, and sit tall. 3 more. Breathe, and sit tall. Inhale, exhale, still pushing out on those feet. And while you're pushing on the feet, where is it coming from? Your hips. Good. Last one like this. Good. On this next one, you're going to hold it back. So you're going to push out on those from those hips, roll back and hold. You're going to lift your right arm up to your ears, set it down. Left arm up to your ears, set it down. Keep switching, pulling that waistband back. Try to look forward. Try to look right in front of you, keeping that head in line with the spine. 1 more, both sides. Legs should be fully connected to the to the floor. I just finished teaching a reformer class. Tuck your chin and sit up tall. Relax those legs for a second. How's that feeling? Are you feeling it turned on here? Should have it turned on here to help assist our core. Let's go again. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, push out from those hips. Tuck that pelvis under. Hold. Lift both arms up to your ears and then push it back down. Lift both arms up and then down. 3 more. Push out from those hips. 2 more. Last one. Good. Tuck the chin and sit up. Woo, my legs are feeling it. They are warming up. 1 more like this, okay? We're going to push out from those hips, arms up. Tuck the pelvis under, roll back. Hold here. Reach that arm towards that back corner of the mat. Come centered. Reach the other side towards the back corner of the mat. Keep switching, but keep those hips turned on as you twist. Twist the torso. Both hips are staying connected to the mat. Breathe. 2 more. Last one. Wonderful. Arms forward, sit up tall. All right, we are going to roll all the way down. So leave the circle exactly where it is. Tuck your pelvis and roll all the way down. Good. Now, from here, we're going to push out. Outer hips are turned on. My feet are parallel. I'm not just twisting and pushing out from my toes. I want my whole foot to push out so that it comes from my outer hips. We're going to try a roll up here. Arms up. Inhale, exhale, tuck your chin, slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time as you come up towards that magic circle. And then tuck that pelvis back underneath you. 1 vertebrae at a time, roll down. Are you pushing out on that circle? You should be right from those outer hips. It'll help you. It will make it easier. I mean, it's not that it's easy, but it's going to connect everything together so that you can use all those muscles to roll up and not just straight from your belly. And back down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale as you tuck the chin. Try not to use momentum. You're pushing out on that circle. And then tuck the pelvis and roll back. Last one. Good. We're going to come all the way down to a sitting position. You're gonna lay down. I'm feeling like I'm a little too close to the top of my mat. Okay, we're gonna bend our knees and we're gonna put that circle on the outsides of our ankles now. We're gonna lift our feet straight up to the sky and we're gonna put our arms out into a T position. We're going to push out on that circle. Where do you feel it? Should be from here. Push out from here. Keeping those feet pushing out. You're going to tip them to the right as you turn your head to the left. Come back to center. Tip them to the left as you turn your head to the right. Now, your hips can come off the floor, but your shoulders cannot. So keep pushing as we tick-tock back and forth. The reason we're turning on those outer hips is we want both legs to work together so that we're twisting from our core and not just twisting from our hips and extending one leg longer than the other. Breathe. Exhale as you drop down. Inhale as you come up. One more, both sides. Last one. Good. Bend your knees. Take that magic circle. You're going to put your feet onto the circle. Your hands are going to grab the other side. We're going to use this circle to help assist us up into a teaser. So we're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to push out and come up to a sitting position. Ooh, that was a wobbly push up. And then we're going to tuck our pelvis under, bend in. Inhale, exhale, and sit up. Part of it is I can't connect my breath and talk at the same time. And bend back in. Use the push. Push out. Now when you're sitting up here, are you pulling your waistband back and tucking that pelvis under? And bend in and down. Inhale, exhale. One more, right like this. Good, and roll down. You're gonna take that circle and you can grab behind your leg to come up to a sitting position. We're gonna put that circle right underneath our right leg and then we're going to roll all the way down. So the circle is under our right leg and we're going to push our right leg down. Now when you push this right leg down, you still have a small bend in your knee. I do not want you to feel this underneath your knee. Or I don't want you to hyperextend your knee. So if you do, get rid of the circle and just push your leg into the floor. But otherwise, I do want you to feel it right up here where your bum and your thigh connect. So right at that crease of your butt, that's where you want to feel it, okay? So you're gonna push that right leg down, you're gonna lift the left leg up to the sky. Palms up, palms down to help give you a brace. You're gonna inhale, as you exhale, take that left leg across your body, out and up. Still pushing that right leg down. Cross your body and up. Back of your right leg should be turned on a ton. But we're doing our single leg circles, reaching through that left toe, trying to draw that circle up on the sky. Two more this direction. And then reverse directions. Come out, across, and up. Out, across, and up. Whoo, my right leg is turned on. Two more. Yes, good. All right, you can either leave that leg there and come up for a roll up, or you can just pull yourself up and sit up. Inhale, exhale, come all the way up. Good. You're gonna switch that leg, that circle to the other side. It's gonna go underneath that left leg. You're going to slowly roll down. Good. Remember, when we push down, where are we pushing down from? Hamstring and glute, right where that connection is, not your knee. Mine is not quite in the right spot. Slipped right when I laid down. There we go. So you're going to push down with your left leg, lift the right leg straight up to the sky. Right toes are pointed up. Palms down. As you exhale, drop that leg across your body, out and up. Across, out and up. Breathe. Two more. It's amazing the connection when you connect the left leg to the right leg and reverse directions. Come out, down, cross, out, down, cross. Left leg is turned on. Right leg is moving in space, drawing a circle with that toe. 2 more. Moving from our core. Good. Whew. You can just drop that circle. You're going to scoot it over to the side just a little. You're going to take your right hand towards your right ankle, left hand towards your right knee. You're going to pull that knee in towards your chest as you come up into a lift and extend the left leg long. We're going to pull it towards our chest for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Outside hand, outside ankle. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1. One more time, both sides. Use your elbows wide to pull from your back. Good. Bring both knees towards your chest. Stay up in that lift. Your torso is going to stay solid right where it is. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, extend everything away. Swoop the arms around and hug the knees. Inhale, exhale, extend them away. Swoop around and hug the knees. 3 more. Stay up in that lift. When you extend those arms, don't let that torso drop. Last one. Good. Extend the right leg up to the sky, left leg away. Elbows wide. You're going to reach the left leg as you pull the right leg. So 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1. Good. Reach the other leg long. Use the core to stay up in that lift. Breathing. 1 more, both sides. Good. Bring both legs up. Put your hands behind your head. With control, squeeze the legs together as you slowly drop them down and lift them up. How far you drop those legs is up to you. If you're going so far that you're popping your lower back off, that's too far. Just go a little and back up. A little and back up. You've got 2 more. Last one. Good. Bend those knees in. You're going to take that right shoulder towards the left knee. Push the left arm to the floor. And then switch. Push the right arm to the floor. And switch. Find rotation in your torso. Keep breathing. 2 more, both sides. Last one. Wonderful. Bring those knees to your chest. Woo, I love that series. One of my favorites. Roll back and forth. You can either grab behind your thighs to roll yourself up, or you can do 1 roll up to get to the next position. Flex the toes, arms up overhead, squeeze the legs together. Inhale. As you exhale, nod the chin, slowly roll up and come all the way up to a sitting position. Good. We're going to move our legs to as wide as our mat. We're going to sit up tall, so if you need to remove your bum from out of the way, go for it. I often need to have that problem. Put your fingertips in between your legs. Now, we're going to do our spine stretch. So we want our hip points to stay pointed up towards the sky. We're not doing a hamstring stretch where we're just tipping our hips and feeling the backs of our legs. We're going to stretch our spine. So fingers in the center, flex the toes, turn on the legs. That means push them in and turn them on from the hips. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, reach forward, rounding your spine, pulling your belly button back behind you. And then sit tall, stacking each vertebrae one at a time. Inhale, exhale, blow your air out as you reach forward and stretch that spine. And then sit tall. 3 more. And sit tall. 2 more. Think of your spine rounding forward. How far can you round it forward and really stretch that spine? The name of this exercise is spine stretch. And sit tall. Go ahead and close your legs together. Arms up into a T. Squeeze the legs from those inner thighs and outer hips. Squeeze them together. I do not want one leg shifting. That's your telltale sign. If your legs are turned on, they'll stay glued right where they are. If they're not, one will shift forward and back. Squeeze them together, arms up into a T, string through your spine. Inhale, as you exhale, twist and rotate the torso. Come back to center, Twist the other direction. Are your legs staying solid? Good. Keep twisting. Come center and twist. One more, both sides. Last one. Good. And now we're going to do saw. So we're going to take our legs back apart. We're going to sit up tall, flex our toes. You're going to do that first twist. You're going to inhale, exhale, twist. You're going to take your bottom hand pinky, reach towards your bottom hand toe, and saw it off. 3, 2, 1. And then stack your spine and come up again. Twist to center. Inhale, exhale, twist the other direction. Pinky finger to pinky toe. Reach and saw it off. And then sit tall. Now as you're reaching, pull the other arm back behind you. So you're reaching in opposing directions. And sit tall. Breathe. And twist. One more, both sides. Last one. Good. All right, I'm going to move my circle out of the way, and I'm going to grab my ball. All right, so we're going to do some side planks. So you are going to start with the ball in between your inner thighs. You're going to start with both knees bent, and you're going to come on down to your forearm. Okay, so first things first, you're going to have your elbow underneath your shoulder, and you're in line with your torso. Okay, you're going to come up into a plank position right here. Excuse me, I want my knees back farther, so I'm in a nice plank position, and now I'm going to squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Just squeezing the ball. When you squeeze the ball, do you feel your lower abdominals, your lower obliques, turn on more? If not, exhale when you do. And each time you squeeze those inner thighs, you should engage the pelvic floor and zip that core up. 2 more. Good. Extend that top leg long. Same thing. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come all the way down. Take that circle out for a second. So we've got both knees bent. And we're going to stay down on our forearm. We're here, we have our hips back, our weight is back in our bum, right? I want you to go back to this every time. So now what we're going to do is we're going to keep our bottom knee connected to the mat, and you're going to push the hips up and then lift the top leg up and come down and back down to those hips down. Lift up and lift and back down. So this shoulder I'm pushing into so that I'm not just sinking. I don't want this. I don't want this. I want you to stay solid right up in that shoulder. You can lift the top arm up if you'd like, or you can keep it on your hip. But where I'd like you to feel it is in this underside outer hip. Little on the top too, but this bottom one should really be warming up. 2 more. Last one. Good. Come on down, switch to the other side. You can roll that shoulder out. We're going to grab that ball first. We're going to get in line. So our shoulder is over our elbow. Our knees, we're going to push back a little bit, stack them on top. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, come up into a plank position, and then we're just going to push and release. Push and release. Connect your breath. Exhale as you squeeze and think of lifting your pelvic floor, your inner abdominals, and zipping all the way up. Also push through the shoulder. 2 more. Good. Extend that top leg long. Squeeze. Two more. Good. Go ahead and sit on down. Release the ball. My favorite. So put the legs together. Remember, we're going to stay on this bottom knee. You're going to lift the hips and then lift the top leg. So come on down, sit back, lift up, and back. And down. 3 more. Really think of lifting the hips and pushing to that bottom leg. You know what, we're gonna do an extra. One extra one. Good. Come on down, sit up, roll that shoulder. All right, we're gonna do some extensions. If you have any shoulder problems at all, you can leave out the ball or the circle. If you want to try with this ball, that's a little bit more conservative on your shoulders, or you can try it with the circle. So we're gonna lay on our belly all the way down. You're gonna have that circle out in front of you with your arms on top of it. If that feels way too much, you're gonna take the ball and you're gonna put it here, okay? Same idea. So you're gonna push the tops of your feet down into the floor. Wherever you have your hands, and I'm gonna keep looking at you in the video, but I want your neck to stay in line with your spine. So you're gonna stay looking at the mat in front of you. You're not craning it down, you're not craning it way up. I want it in line with your spine, okay? So disregard where my head is in this. So arms are up on top of your circle or your ball. I like to have more to my wrists and the palms rather than my fingertips. We're gonna press the tops of the feet into the floor. We're gonna inhale. As we exhale, we lift our whole torso up, including our belly, so we can lift up and then back down. If you do this and you sink right into that lower back and that's the only place you're bending, then I want you to remove everything and come right on down here and do it right like this so you can push up and feel it in your whole upper back, not just your lower back. So inhale, exhale, push the tops of the feet in, lift up, and then back down. Inhale, exhale, breathe, and back down. 3 more. Are you bringing your belly with you? Push the pelvis into the floor so that you don't sink into your lower back. Last one. Good. Release on down. If that felt terrific, you can stay with the circle, but I like to teach most to go down to the ball for the next one. We're going to do single arm, so it's a little bit more conservative on your shoulder. So you're going to take the ball and you're going to put it under your left arm, the palm of your hand to your wrist. Right arm's going to be on the floor, so the ball can be over to your left just a little. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift up, pushing into that ball. Keep your shoulders parallel to the floor. Lift that right arm, bring it back towards your hips. Follow it with your gaze and bring it forward and then back down. Inhale, exhale, push up. Lift the right arm, follow it with your gaze and bring it forward and down. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Are you pushing strong with that left arm? And back down. 2 more. Breathe. Lower half is connected to the floor from the tops of your feet all the way through. Last one. Look towards your feet and up. Good. Go ahead and switch. Put that ball underneath your right hand. Left hand is forward. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, push and lift up. Lift up the left arm, move it back towards your hips and forward and back down. Inhale, exhale, push through that whole upper torso, lift and release. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Open up that upper back. Bring the whole torso with it. I like to push my pelvis into the mat so that my belly lifts up. Is it going to fully lift up? No, but I can feel it engage and lift up. It's still touching the mat, but I can still feel it turn on. Good. Go ahead and release. Whew. Grab that circle again. You're gonna put it on your back. You're gonna put it almost over your butt, actually, and you're gonna have your thumbs down towards the floor and your palms on the circle. So your head is gonna be right in line with your neck. You're gonna inhale. As you exhale, just hold that circle and reach it long down your legs. Head and neck in line with your spine, and then back down. Inhale, exhale, reach long, and then back down. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, just reach that circle. You're not squeezing it, you're not pulling it, you're just reaching it. And back down. Whoo, it's hard. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, reach the circle towards your feet. And release. 1 last one. Inhale, exhale, and reach. My triceps must be sore from the week. Ay, ay, ay. Nap time. Just kidding. Take that circle now, and you're gonna put it so that the circle's around your ankles. Okay. Whew. You're gonna come up on your forearms, and what we're going to do is we're going to push out on that circle again. You can flex your feet, push out from those hips, extend the legs away from you, and then squeeze them up and in, turning on those hamstrings. But while we're doing it, we're pushing out on the circle so that we can feel that those outer hips turn on. So push out. Makes it feel different, right? You feel it in different places. 2 more like this. Last one. Good. Now we're going to lay our torso all the way down. Put our hands up near our bra line. We're going to do a version of double leg kicks. So pushing out on that circle. You're going to pull the heels towards your butt. As you extend them, reach your arms long and up. Still pushing out on that circle. And then come back in, kick your butt once, and then reach out. Are you pushing out? Woo! Can you feel it when you push out? And then relax back down. You can turn your cheek each time and alternate. I'm going to look at you a whole time. Reach those arms. Think of that circle reaching, even though we're pushing out with a circle on our ankles. Inhale, exhale, extend. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, extend. Pull that belly up and in. We're not just flapping it onto the belly, onto the mat. Last one. And extend. Good. Go ahead and grab the circle with your hands, and if you can, move it up so that it's just on the tops of your feet. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, just push up and lift for a nice little stretch. And relax back down. We'll do that 2 more times. This should feel good. Inhale, exhale, push out. Keep your shoulders connected to your torso and just gently push out with the legs. Keep your head and neck in line with your spine. 1 last one. Inhale, exhale, push out. Good. My kids love to do that one, but they can, of course, grab their own feet. I cannot. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push back into a child's pose and breathe. Fill up your lungs. You can lift your fingers up onto your fingertips just to get into that upper back a little bit more. All right, we're going to come up onto our knees, extend our left leg long, hands onto the floor. Keeping your foot flat, you're just going to rock back and then sit up tall. And rock back and sit up tall. 1 more. Feeling the inner thigh stretch. And sit up tall. Come up to a tall kneeling. You're going to lift your left arm up as you reach over And then put the left hand on the thigh as you reach all the way down and over. And then back to the right side, you're gonna put that hand down onto the floor and reach over. Sorry, I'm cutting myself off the frame here. Good. Come back up to center, switch legs, extend the right leg long, push that foot flat onto the ground, hands onto the floor. You're just going to rock back and sit up, and rock back and sit up. 2 more. Last one. Good. Come up to a tall kneeling. You're going to reach up and over. You're going to reach down your leg with that right arm and left arm up and over. And then left hand to the floor as your right arm comes all the way over for a nice stretch. Good. Come up to a sitting position, relax the legs. We're going to take a nice big inhale and exhale. One last one. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and comment below and all the things. Hope you had fun. I had fun doing this for you. So I will see you soon. Any requests for the next video, let me know in the comments below. See you guys. Have a great day.